Welcome back to another episode of Scrolling Out Loud, and we have to ask ourselves one question every day. To be or not to be the asshole? And the people in today's stories chose one of those options.
We'll see what they chose.
But we're going to jump right on into our first story, but please don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And as always, I'm David.
And I'm Amanda. Let's get comfy. All right, my first one is, am I the asshole for being concerned about the damage that my son did to my car? I'm a mother of two, Vanessa, 25, and Brandon, 22. I am not married to their father, but they both have a relationship with them. They went to visit him this past weekend for Father's Day and were set to come to my house on Monday. Brandon drove the two of them there and was supposed to drive them back. The car that he drives was originally mine. I paid it off and was not asking him to buy it from me in the condition that he is responsible with it. He only pays for gas and maintenance. This is the first car that I've ever been able to pay up front for without taking out a loan, which carries sentimental value, so the car, as far as I'm concerned, is mine. A few minutes after they left their dad's, I got a call from Vanessa saying that they had gotten into an accident. I asked if the car was damaged. She told me that it was totaled. I was immediately furious because Brandon knew how hard I worked for that car, and I was very clear that I expected him to take care of it. I asked Vanessa to please put her brother on the phone. Instead, their father came on and explained that they were in the emergency room and that our son was receiving treatment. My ex then started berating me for being more concerned about the property than about our kids and getting angry for my son without knowing the situation. But in my defense, I hadn't realized that he was injured. To be clear, Brandon will be fine and the other driver was completely unharmed, but they are still furious with me. I had assumed that if his injuries were serious, that would have been the first thing that they told me, but that isn't a good enough explanation for them. It's been a few days now, and both my kids are with their father, and they won't come stay with me. Am I the asshole?
Yes, you're clearly the fucking asshole because dad's girlfriend or whatever said that there was an accident.
His daughter or her daughter.
Okay, her daughter was the one.
Vanessa's the daughter, and then Brandon's the son.
Okay, so the daughter called and said that there was an accident. And the first thing that you said was, is the car damaged? Mm-hmm. You didn't ask if who was driving. Are you okay? Right. Is everybody okay? Nothing. The last thing that you need to care about when it even pertains to any of that is, are the people okay?
Yeah. A car's a car.
Yeah. It doesn't matter if it has sentimental value to you or not, especially when it involves your kids.
Right. And even if the first thing that she said was like, yeah, that's a fuck up to say, is the car okay? But when she said it's totaled, you would immediately be like, is everybody okay? But you wanted your son to get on the phone so that you could yell at him.
And then she also said something about that if that was the thing that they first told me, then it would have been different. That is what the dad said. We're at the hospital. The
emergency room,
and so-and-so is getting treatment. So that is what they told you. But the first question that you asked about was the car.
Right. And then you kept about the car.
And especially in the beginning of the story, you made it all about the car.
Mm-hmm. It's sentimental value. All right, there is an update. First of all, to be very clear, I do not care more about the car than I care about my children. It was a moment of heightened emotion, and I spoke before thinking. I know that was insensitive. To be clear again, my son has a concussion and a few broken ribs, but he will be fine. The car is unsalvageable. And yes, it was insured, but it will not replace the sentimental value, but that's fine. So she's like going back to the sentimental value.
Who gives a shit about the sentimental value? If it's that big and sentimental, go to the freaking junkyard or whatever it's at and get the freaking emblem off of it or something, whatever. You don't have to keep putting in there your little hints that that car means so much to you. Okay, I understand. It was the first one that you were able to pay off. It's not like it was your great grandpa's car that you
even helped. Then,
I'm just saying like that you helped him restore from the ground up.
Right.
And then your son took it on a joyride and then destroyed it. Okay, then I could kind of understand. Yes, you still need to make sure that everyone else is okay. And you can be upset about something like that.
Yeah.
But this is just like any other freaking car.
I called my children to apologize and explain that I would not have asked about the car first had I known that they were in the ER.
Shouldn't matter.
You say, hey, I've been in an accident. The first thing should come to mind is, oh my God, is everybody okay?
That's the
period.
Because and then she also said that her mind or whatever, or her lips were moving faster than her mind or whatever. Mm-hmm. But generally when it's something like that, that's truly what you're feeling in that moment.
Right.
When you say something like that.
Mm-hmm. Vanessa admitted that she should have told me first. But that she was very stressed at the time. I was not able to get far into the conversation before their father came in with some choice words for me. And then the call ended shortly after. I believe he may be manipulating the kids into not wanting to talk to me or come over, but they are adults and that's the prerogative. My plan is to let it play out. So it sounds like, but yes, they're 25 and 22. I don't understand why she thinks that the dad is manipulating the kids.
I don't. At that point, she's just trying to get some brownie points on her side, saying that the kids don't want to talk to her. They are adults at this point, so that's null and void. It's not like you get them on the weekends or he gets them on the weekends and they don't want to come to spend that weekend with you because of this. Yeah. Okay, I understand that, but they're adults. So they're like, they see how you acted in that situation and they're acting accordingly. Right. So that's your fault.
But the fact that she called Vanessa to apologize, not called Brandon to apologize. Brandon's the one that has the concussion and broken ribs.
Yeah.
Yeah. So a lot of people are pointing out like the little thing, like the first thing is I got a call from Vanessa saying that we got into an accident. That's your first opportunity to be like, hey, you all right?
Who was driving? Is everybody okay?
Right. And then number 2 was I asked if the car was damaged and she told me it was totaled. Right there. Totaled usually means it's bad. Okay. And then rather than immediately asking about the car, you should have asked about your kids. 1000%. So you're already pissed off about the car. Your priorities are skewed. Still haven't asked about the kids after all of that.
Yeah. She never once asked.
No. And then asked Vanessa to please put her brother on the phone. She never even asked.
This is what she's typing out. We don't know actually what happened. But again, we can only go based off of what you put on here. So you didn't say that you asked about them if they were okay.
Yeah.
So we have to in turn interpret that as you didn't ask.
I mean, I could understand so if my daughter called me and she's talking, I know that she's okay-ish. Then I would ask oh my God, are you, and I would never be like, oh, is your brother okay? Are you okay? I'd be like, are you guys okay? Is everybody okay? And then my second thought after all of making sure that my kids are okay, is the other driver okay? I wouldn't even, the car would not be in my peripheral at all. It's a car. I don't care. You know what I mean? It'd be my kids and then the other driver.
As it should be, but she woke up and chose to be an asshole.
She chose asshole.
All right, my first story is from Am I the Asshole? It is only 1 day old, and it is, am I the asshole for joking that my dad gets a perpetual period in front of friends and family? I, 19 female, was at a family dinner with my dad, my young sister, my older sister who was visiting, and one of my dad's friends along with his wife and son. At one point, my dad started joking with his friend about how lucky he was to have a son because living with women is apparently so difficult. Even though both me and my older sister already moved out for college/work and are barely home now. He started making comments about how women get moody and miserable on their periods and how the whole house atmosphere changes. He was saying it in a joking tone, not screaming or anything, but he says this kind of stuff pretty often. His friend then said he thanks the Lord every day for that. So I replied in basically the same joking tone that honestly, if he had a son exactly like him, it would probably be worse because he's moody and irritable all the time already, so it's like he's permanently on his period. His friend laughed immediately and his wife laughed too. Then his wife joked, "Oh, don't you laugh, you're like that too." I also pointed out that I honestly don't even think what he says is true. I do sports while on my period. My sisters are both pretty chill too. And most of the time when there was tension at home, it was usually him starting the arguments, then blaming it on women hormones if we reacted badly. Anyway, after my dinner, my dad told me I embarrassed and insulted him in front of his friend. He said it was rude and disrespectful to compare a man to having a period. He also said his friend group takes pride in being masculine/manly, and I made him look weak. I honestly thought we were all joking around equally, and if he can make jokes about women being impossible because of periods, then I don't see why I can't joke back about him acting moody too.
Sounds like he needs new friends if they're worried about being manly? Absolutely not. And I don't think it. Okay. What do you think?
I mean, honestly, I can understand the jokes. Yes, sometime when you live with girls, oh man, they're on their periods and stuff like that.
Everybody
like
thinks up.
Whatever. Like, okay, little jokes here and there, but she made it a point to say that he talks and jokes and says this stuff pretty often.
Right.
Which to me makes it seem like that's how he actually feels. That, oh man, I wish I had sons so I didn't have to deal with this.
Well, yeah, but at the same time, he's also blaming it on women shit. Like, oh, that's women hormones, blah, blah. Get the fuck over yourself. I mean, I joke with you sometimes, like if you're in a mood or whatever, and then I'm like, oh, are you on your period? Like, oh, you guess we're synced. I guess I don't. Cut that out, because that's not. I don't remember what I was trying to say.
Oh no, I'm not cutting that out. That's
you know what I mean? Like, oh, man period. I guess I was thinking man cold, because man cold is a thing.
The man flu or whatever it's called.
Yeah, you're a big old baby.
What the hell are you talking about? The only times I've been sick was when I had the actual flu, which was probably honestly COVID.
Yeah.
That shit had me down for like a couple weeks.
Yeah, it was right before, like literally, I think you got it the end of January, and then the world shut down in March. So it was like before we even knew that COVID was like a thing. I tried to work.
I tried, and I couldn't lift a couch. I couldn't lift a freaking nightstand. I was dead to the world.
Well, you had to sit halfway through going to the bathroom because you couldn't make it because you like couldn't breathe.
Yeah, it was bad. But
like you'd walk from the living room and then sit in the dining room and then walk to the bathroom.
But yes, I do know some people who are like, if they got even like allergies, it's
allergies. Fuck
bring me
soup
sometimes. In bed, please. Kind of a thing.
I want that,
dude. But to sit there and I can and honestly, like I said, if they're like little jokes, like here every once in a while,
right? But
at this point, you're being mean.
But the other wife picked on the other man too. She's like, "Oh, you're not allowed to laugh because you're the same way." Mm-hmm. I would have just laughed and let it go. But
that's what she thought was happening. But then the dad at the end had to be like, "Oh, that was disrespectful. My friends have to think that I'm manly and I run this whatever, and that you guys can't talk to me that way." Bloody freaking blah. Okay, but like she said, if he's allowed to joke about that stuff, then you should be too. Okay, so your little ego got hurt. And
poor baby.
Now your friend doesn't think that you're manly anymore, which I don't understand how the hell they got that.
Because he's moody? Okay, everybody's moody.
Yeah, I don't understand it whatsoever. You don't get to make jokes at people, and then when they start making jokes back at you, you get to act like the victim.
Right. Well, and she's not even in the house? Her and her sister moved out? Yeah.
But I think he was talking about when they were younger.
Which, I mean, honestly, just teens period, trust.
Boys and girls.
Right. That's something like teens
dickheads.
Period they go through, but there's so much running through their body and there's so many big emotions. They don't know how to control it. I have big emotions sometimes and I don't know how to like deal with it. So I kind of just live my best.
I'm pretty sure I'm like bipolar or something. I don't know.
No.
Because I have moments where like I get irrationally angry and have to like in my own mind be like, what the hell are you doing?
I do that. I get mad over shit that I'm like, that doesn't even matter.
I get like fuming to the point like I want to scream, and then I have to be like talk to myself in my head like, what the fuck are you doing?
Do it, scream. We could scream together.
And then I'm like, okay, I don't know what the hell that was about, and move on with my freaking day. But yeah, I don't know. Dad's an asshole.
Yeah.
OP's not the asshole.
Not.
Keep talking shit on your dad.
All right, my next one is only 10 hours old. Am I the asshole for looking away from my wife while she was talking to me?
Jesus Christ.
So last night, my family and I went bowling for Mother's Day. My first game was great, and I ended up winning. Towards the end, I started slipping, but was still trying to win. Well, my wife started talking to me, and I was looking at her and listening, but my brother's girlfriend was winning the game, so she went up to bowl. I looked away to see how many pins she got knocked over. I was still listening to my wife. I was responding to her. My ears were all hers. But she's livid with me because supposedly, I guess that means that I'm interested in my brother's girlfriend. I'm not. I just wanted to not lose the game. Keep in mind that her first marriage was full of infidelity, which leads to arguments of these types of situations frequently. So am I really the asshole?
I don't think you're the asshole because, I mean, you guys can't see it because now we cut in between takes, but Like even when you're reading or when you're talking, a lot of the times I pay more attention when I'm not even looking.
Mm-hmm. Right.
And if I'm not looking at something, like if you're talking to me like right now, and then I lost all train of freaking thought. If I look like I'm looking at something, sorry, I'm not even looking at the thing. Like I'm just, mother freaker.
You're in the way.
I'm not even looking at anything. I'm pretty much zoned out. Like that sense is completely gone to me.
Right.
In his case, he was all ears to her.
He was multitasking.
And he was looking. It's like when I'm watching football or I'm playing a video game or I'm doing anything and you come and talk to me or whatever. Or if I come and talk to you and you're watching a show.
I'm still listening.
You're still listening. I'm still listening.
Right.
I understand where she's coming from, I guess, by looking at, she thinks that he's looking at her.
Mm-hmm.
No, he's looking at down the lane to see what she's going to do.
Right. So as bowling people, I do understand this because the first time I read this, I was like, okay, this is very much us. Like we would talk when we were sitting, at the bowling table, whatever it's called. But more times than not, we were looking at people on our team, what they got or what other people's team got. Like, because we did bowling, what's not competition? What's it called?
League.
So you go up against somebody. So like we would be talking about nonsense. I don't know. But like both of us would like look away. It's not, and I don't think that he was like staring at her. I think he probably looked like maybe looked around like, cause you stand there, you can't see all the lanes. So he probably looked that way talking to her and then looked back at her and she was like, well, now you're interested in her. But I think that this has nothing to do with that. I think she never got over the infidelity from her last relationship. So now anytime he looks at anyone.
It's not even going to be him. It's anybody.
Right.
Because.
So if they're at Walmart and he looks, down an aisle to see if this is the one that the bread's in and there's a woman in there that's slightly attractive or, whatever, she's going to, in her mind, she's going to be like, oh, he's looking at her. Oh, he's looking at her every time. I don't think it has anything to do with bowling.
No, but that's just where it happened. So that's
right.
where he's coming from, that situation.
Right.
But again, like I said, I mean, if it's just me and there's been times where it's been a guy or it's been a girl, like you said, that we're going up against, I'm not looking at the person. Honestly, too, but this is getting in more to it, is because I'm looking at their feet as to where they're standing and how they throw the ball. If they throw the ball the same way that I do, oh, maybe that can learn something from what they do. But that's coming from a whole different technical standpoint where they're just doing this for fun. Whereas he's more than likely just looking at to see where she's standing. Okay, now where's the ball going to go?
Or like they're 10 pens away and he wants to see if she got 5 of them this one and she only has one to hit again. Like
he's not, his eyes are looking there, but his ears are to her.
Well, he said he even answered her.
He's fully response to what she's saying. It's not like he's, oh yeah, okay. What?
Like, oh, you look nice. That's not what I asked, But I don't think, honestly, I don't think that he's the asshole at all. I don't think she's the asshole. I think that she just has a lot of stuff that she needs to work on.
But it
could have just hurt her feelings that he wasn't, maybe he does it all the time. Maybe he doesn't look at her.
If it was for the fact that she got mad because she thought that he was looking at her, then that's something that she needs to
figure out her life,
discuss. Because each relationship, you can't bring that into everything and think that every guy that you're with is going to be the same.
So maybe okay, so by him not listening to her I guess that means that I'm interested in my brother's girlfriend. So I don't think that it's about him not listening. Because I was thinking like maybe he does this all the time. Maybe he's like, she's trying to talk to him about her day and he's watching the TV and he's like, yep. Like, so maybe it hurt her feelings. But I don't think it's about him not listening. I think it's about him looking away. Which that's what it says. Looking away from my wife while she was talking to me. I had to work the whole thing out in my brain.
I mean, but either way, it's still, if it's something as easy as that triggers that big of an emotion, that's something that she needs to either talk with you about it and get it figured out, because If you've done something like that before, then okay, I understand, because that's something that's going to stay with you.
Right.
But if not, if you've never given that inclination of you looking at other girls in that way, because people are going to look.
Right.
Girls
We're
are going to
all
see
human.
attractive guys or attractive girls, and the same thing with guys.
Mm-hmm.
See attractive girls or attractive guys. It's going to happen.
Right.
It's the matter
what you
of,
do with it.
It's yes, you're going to look. It's never not going to happen. I don't care who you are.
Right. It's just like me, like, okay, so I love my dog. And I have my dog, and this is my dog. And then I see another dog on the street, and I'm going to be like, oh, that's a cute dog. Like, I'm not going to, if we're walking at Walmart, and half the time I'm like, dang, she's hot. And I'm like, look, but.
Cool.
Right. But you're human. That's what
It'd be
humans
like
do.
if freaking Shamar Moore freaking walked in.
Bye. Just kidding.
All right. Me.
No.
But, it'd be like,
double
not
trouble.
even if it was him, like just like someone that attractive walked in. And be like, oh damn, look at him. Like, all right, well, I guess I'm walking the other way.
I wouldn't do that to you, but I do like, and I mean, I've seen a lot of.
Need to hit the gym.
I mean, we all do. I mean, I've seen a lot of attractive people, and there's people that like in a friend's group, or like your brother's girlfriend. Like, I could see where you could be like, oh yeah, she's attractive. Like, oh, I think that your friend is attractive. Am I going to do anything about it? Absolutely not. Like, he's conventionally attractive, or, like he's funny and he's nice and, all the things. But that doesn't mean that I want him.
Yes. Also, I mean, yes, that is a common thing to think. But when it's coming towards her, she was wronged in the past. So she's still got that on her mind. And that's something that she needs to work through that. All right, my next one is from Am I the Asshole? It's 3 years old, and it is, am I the asshole for kicking a server out of my wedding? I, 25 female, and my husband, 30 male, and I got married last Friday. We planned our dream wedding down to our dream catering company. The wedding was beautiful. After the pictures, we headed to our cocktail hour, and that's when I saw her. My guests were all told to wear dark colors, so my husband and I stood out. I also asked my guests to wear minimal makeup. I had assumed that applied to staff too. The server, 19-ish, had on clearly too much eyeliner. She also had diamond studs in her ears and a flashy ring, and one of those ugly nose studs. The staff's uniform was a black long sleeve shirt, but on her, it was too low cut and her pants were far too tight. It was super distracting. She was walking around serving drinks and talking to my guests. I asked another member of the staff to speak to their boss. When their boss came out, I pointed out the server and asked that she be dealt with because she was super distracting. Their boss apologized and called the server back into the kitchen. Not even an hour later, the server was back out serving food for dinner. I called the boss over again and asked if the server could work in the back or go home. Her boss said they were short-staffed tonight, so she would need to see what they can do. After a couple hours of not seeing her, I saw the server again behind the bar. I called the boss out one last time and told her if the server didn't leave, I would be calling the cops. The boss finally relented and told the girl to go home. My husband and mother-in-law said I was acting crazy and that I probably got a poor college kid fired over nothing. My mother and maid of honor said it's my wedding, so I can do as I please. It's my wedding and I don't want someone overshining me, and the server should know she's at work and not to dress up so much. I don't feel kind of bad because she was pretty young. Am I the ass?
Absolutely. So in hindsight, she's saying that girl is really pretty.
Yes, that's all it is. And that she felt threatened, or that she wasn't the main attention because she made all of her friends and family and guests wear minimal makeup and wearing dark, like less than dark clothing so that you guys could stand out more.
So she said, I would call the police. I'd be like, do it. What are you going to tell the police?
That you don't want her there. And that at that point, if I was the catering guy, I'd be like, well, if she can't be here, then none of us can be here.
Right.
Because she's clearly in uniform. Nothing about her is out of uniform. Just because her clothes look a little bit too tight You're that insecure about this is your night. You know everyone is paying attention to you. She's being a good catering server, host, whatever, doing what she's supposed to do to make sure that people are taken care of. And you think that by her doing her job and looking the way that she's taking away from you. No, you just have it in your head
insecure
that you can't handle it, that not every single eye is on you.
Which they probably were. Nobody, I guarantee if you went and asked all of the guests one by one, do like a comment card or something, not single one of them would say, oh yeah, the bride looked great, but this waitress was rocking.
And the boss clearly said that they're understaffed. So you can't think that she can just be pushed into the back somewhere to hide when they clearly need to have help helping take care of your special day.
Right.
But you are so laser focused on this one thing that isn't your perfect way that you have to bridezilla the fuck out.
That's wild. I could never. I couldn't.
If anything, you're supposed to, okay, I'm not going to say you're supposed to because one, it is your day, but you would think that you would want everybody looking their best.
Right.
Okay. If somebody came in a white dress or a wedding dress, okay, you're clearly trying to do something that you're not supposed to be doing.
I'm such a hype person that there's people out there that are like, oh, she looks great. Her and I don't want to be her friend and blah 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 blah, or she's doing great and
mean girl shit that I have no part of.
I am the kind of person, if you get a new car, yes, you did that. If you are getting in shape and you feel your best and you're looking your best, yes, I am here for you. Yes, I want to be a 6 foot skinny model too, but that's just not what I was blessed with, so that's fine. But if my friends are like, I've been working really hard on myself and I'm getting to where I want to go and I got into law school or, yes, I want you to do that. And if I see other people, I'm the kind of person that if I see somebody, I've done it a million times. If I see somebody in the bathroom, I'm like, oh, I love your dress, or, oh, you look so cute. Because if someone told me that, it would make my day. I would want someone to know. And I know that a lot of people put in so much effort to go out and look, and even just to go to dinner or go to Walmart. And if they look cute, I want to tell them, someone else sees you. I see you.
But I think it'd also be different. Again, they clearly stated that she was in uniform. It'd be different if she had freaking, if they wore, I know some of the catering companies wear those, the vests or whatever. If she had a freaking bedazzled vest or something.
See, I would everybody needs to bedazzle.
Stand out.
Right.
From everybody else. But the only thing that are different was, one, she's wearing earrings. Okay, she's allowed to wear freaking earrings, and she has a ring on.
And whether too much eyeliner.
That she might be married too. Yeah. Okay, so what? And then also too is if you're taking pictures and you clearly look as done up as you should be on your wedding day, but then everybody else that's in your pictures are kind of drowned out and muted looking.
That's a
I would think that those pictures wouldn't look very good. You better have a damn good photo editor to fix all of that. But then again, you probably wouldn't like that because everybody else looks too good. Mm-hmm. And you don't look like the pretty little freaking princess that you think you are when you're the Wicked Witch of the West. I
mean, it's your day. Nobody else is looking at anybody else. They're all looking at you. That's the whole point.
And then some of the comments is, you're the asshole, clearly.
Absolutely.
But don't worry. I'm sure the catering team will get it right at your next wedding. And someone prior to that said, bold of you to assume they'll serve her again.
Yep.
And someone under that said, bold of you to assume she will get married again.
Yep.
Yes, clearly. And then, I've seen that freaking Bridezilla show that was super popular back in the day. And you already know some of those girls, that's not going to be their last wedding.
Right. I listen to Charlotte a lot and she does a lot of wedding stuff. And some of the Bridezilla stuff, I'm like, there's no way. There's even Groomzillas too that are awful. Mother-in-laws, all the things. And I'm like, I'm glad that we had such a downstated wedding. We had a wedding at home on a back deck. It was beautiful. It was great. And then we went and had a hotel party. It was perfect. We didn't spend $1 million. We didn't go into $1 million debt. Some of these weddings are $150,000. I'm like, God dang.
That's actually honestly pretty cheap.
That's what I'm saying. We had people bring stuff. My dad, he smoked meat and we had sandwiches and it was great and we had fun and it was intimate. We didn't have to spend all this money and go into debt for years. I'm so glad we didn't.
I don't know, but that also lets me know what you think about yourself, because you have to downplay everybody else's beauty to make you feel the way that you think that you are, which lets me know that truly inside you're as ugly as could possibly be.
Well, what do they say? Don't blow out other people's candles to make yours shine brighter. That's what she's doing. She's literally
100%.
dulling everybody else so that she could shine brighter.
What is it?
My next one is, am I the asshole? I had an off-leash dog approach my friendly but not highly trained leashed boxer. So the boxer's leashed. He's not highly trained, but he's friendly. I was walking my boxer, who isn't the best trained, but he's friendly with other dogs, so I usually don't have an issue aside from a bit of pulling it sometimes. He's improving leaps recently, so I'm assuming like he's approving. This off-leash Doberman ran off this owner's porch while they were getting ready to put him in the car after barking at my dog. The guy got mad at me for not walking my dog away, even though there was no way to avoid his dog, regardless if I run, walk, or stand there. If the dog gets aggressive, it's not like I can outrun it anyway. So I chose to try to keep my dog calm and relaxed, and hopefully that the bigger Doberman relaxed after approaching. I didn't say anything back as I'm pretty regulated emotionally, but afterwards it kind of pissed me off. I believe he said, "I told you to walk your dog away and you just stood there," in an annoying, angry tone while getting in his car with his dog. This happened maybe 20 minutes ago. Am I in the wrong?
No, because one, I would think that, I could be wrong, but if another dog is like chasing you and the owner is right there, if you try to run away, that just means that the owner has to run that much further to get to their dog. And then it also lets your dog know that something is wrong. Mm-hmm. But if you stand there, yes, okay, if that dog is not friendly, then your dog is going to have to fight at that point. Like, it's sad, but it's true. Like, it's going to happen, or you're going to have to stand between it and get bit and hurt.
Right. Well, so dogs know dogs. Like, they can read body language better than we can. So what I guarantee what happened is she did the right thing by, one, not running, two, trying to keep her dog calm, let's not react, blah, blah. Like, stand still is the best option. That dog had probably came up, started barking, maybe run around in a circle, whatever. And it's not going to, some dogs aren't going to, like, initially like go in for the attack. Some dogs might, but it's also, all of this is the Doberman's owner. He should not have an off-leash dog if he cannot control his off-leash dog. I understand that it was on his property, whatever, but you don't know. Like, somebody could be walking by, blah, blah. So she did what was right. She stood there instead of running, because if she ran with her dog, then that would have triggered the chase. Mm-hmm. And the dog would have made everything more chaotic. But yes, you're right. The owner would have had to go further. But the fact that he got mad at her for just walking the dog, like not walking the dog away, that's what. So the Doberman's going to be like, oh, the dog's walking. Never mind.
Yeah.
Absolutely not.
Like, that doesn't make any sense. I mean, maybe if he had like an invisible fence and they were right next to it and like walk away, and then that kind of like would trigger the dog kind of a thing. Maybe it could be a possible scenario that I could see that, but no, because you see it all the time. Mm-hmm. When people are taking their dogs out of their front door. Most people don't have fences in their front yards. Mm-hmm. Then a squirrel, something, if you don't have your dog on a leash, that dog sees that and wants that and goes for it. And then something happens.
And if she was running, who knows? She could have fell. The dog could have pushed or pulled out of the leash, and then it would have been a whole thing. But if she fell and then that Doberman like got now I'm going to attack this, being her. Because also the emotions that the owner is giving off is that dog is seeing that and he's looking at that, and the dog can sense that. So mm-hmm. That might be the dog thinking, oh, he's saying that's bad. I need to go get it. Right. Kind of a thing. Right. And no, she did the right thing, in my opinion. Then like, that would also teach her dog that if I'm not freaking out, you don't freak out either, kind of a thing. And then what happens after that point happens. Like I said, if it comes to it, sometimes it's going to have to come to fighting, and mm-hmm. you just go from there. So top comment is, not the asshole. It's the dog's owner's responsibility to maintain control over their dog. The Doberman's owner did not maintain control over their dog. 1,000%. That dog is your property. That's your obligation. Nope. Whatever that word is. That you're supposed to do that, and he didn't. Which I get shit happens. Like, you know,
and
your
then if
dog
that
ran
dog
out the
was
door.
to have done something, that is on the owner. If it would to have attacked her, he'd have to pay for her hospital bills. Yeah. If it attacked and, God forbid, killed the dog, he has to help pay for that.
Well, and by her not walking away and her keeping her dog calm as a boxer can be, she helped not escalate it. And she did the right thing. So he is the asshole for getting mad at her, but he could have been scared. We don't know.
All right. My next one's from Am I the Asshole? It is only 5 days old, and it is, am I the asshole for telling my wife to choose a different dress? Am I the asshole for telling my wife to choose a different dress? A few days ago, I was dress shopping with my wife, and she was asking my opinion on how they looked. She came out in this dress, which I can only describe as unflattering. We have 3 kids, so she doesn't have the flattest stomach. Not something I'm upset about, just to clarify. And she used to cry a lot about it. This dress in particular made her stomach look really obvious. I just told her that it made her stomach stick out a lot and that she might want to go for a different option because it looked the worst of all the ones she tried on. She didn't seem upset, just agreed and went back into the fitting room. Well, a few days later, her sister starts blowing up my phone with angry texts. She was calling me a horrible husband and a poor excuse of a man. I wasn't trying to hurt her feelings, and she didn't even seem to be upset when I told her that. Am I the asshole? I was just trying to help her look her best.
So if I asked you, if I'm trying on dresses and I asked you, how does it look? It might hurt my feelings, but I want you to tell me that. He didn't say it disrespectfully. You know, he's just like, you know, I know that you don't like your stomach, and I know that when you get home, you're going to see that and you're never going to wear that. Like, or you're not going to see it until you're already in it. But so if we were trying on dresses, well, you want to try on dresses with me?
Yeah, no.
I would want you to tell me that's not my favorite. I don't like that one.
Just see, that's not what he said.
Right. But I think I would be like, why? What's wrong with it? Because I need to know, is it the style? Is it the way it fit? Like stuff like that. Yeah, it might hurt my feelings a little bit, but I'm going to be like, no, you're right. And I guarantee she was just going to her sister and venting. And then her sister took it wrong. I guarantee that's what happened.
Yeah, but if it was enough for her to go to her sister and say that's what he said, then clearly that upset her, in my opinion.
I don't know. I mean,
But you also can't take it the way that you would take it.
Right. Because I'm a very, like, I need you to communicate with me. I need you to be honest with me and tell me your ass looks fat. Like, no, we're not doing that. You know, that kind of thing.
If she likes it and he said, like, okay, if you found a dress that you liked, that you thought you looked good in, regardless of what anybody else thinks or cares about. And then
still gonna...
but then the person that you're supposed to help you feel that way says something like that to you, then you're like, what am I even doing?
Yeah, that does make sense.
Because again, if you were to like when we were going for the cruise and you were trying on dresses and stuff, like, oh, I really like this one. Oh yeah, that looks really good. Oh, I don't really like this one. Nah, I don't. What don't you like about it? Blah, blah, blah. Okay. Yeah. I mean, I like the other ones better.
So did you lie to me about any of my dresses?
Honestly,
on the
I don't know, because I don't know stylish dresses. I don't wear dresses. I don't.
Well, yeah, but do you think that they actually looked good? Because everyone, you're like, yeah.
Yes. If I didn't like them, I would say I don't like them.
See, and
I wouldn't
think
say that your stomach sticks out or it makes your legs look weird or what the hell ever things else you can say. I don't look at things like that.
Yeah. I mean, I would want you to tell me though. But yeah, you're right. You don't look at other people don't look at your body the way that you look at your body.
Not at all.
And so like there's been times where I have seen, you know, like a bigger girl and I'm like, God dang, she's beautiful. Like she's rocking it. She's wearing pretty much nothing, but she's, you know what I mean? Like, and I'm like, I could never pull that off. I always say that. I'm like, how, like, I could never pull that off. Who says I can't pull it off? Me. I'm the one that says that I can't pull that off. Have I ever tried? No. You know what I mean? Like, if you wanted to wear like your brother wears the short shorts, like you probably are like, I could never pull that off. How do you know? You never put them on.
But I've like even
he's 9,000 feet tall though, so it works for him.
But yeah, I just don't like that style. It's not even like just wearing. I mean, because in the Army we had to wear shorts and
you did
pretty much like that, and I just didn't. I don't like the way that they feel.
Yeah.
But that's a styling thing. That's like, I just don't like the way that they feel. Like other people, cool. Do what you do. But if you're wearing high waters and you got jeans on and like pants and they're high waters and they're above your shoes, I'm going to make fun of you. I don't care if you think it looks cool. I'm going to make fun of you.
But I do understand what you're saying about like the one person that you want to like have your back, like your person. So like if you were to tell me that, I think it would hurt my feelings, but I also would take it differently.
All he needed to say, if he thought that, but liked other options that she picked better, he didn't need to at all say whatever it is that he said about like that makes your stomach sticks out or whatever. That didn't need to leave his freaking mouth whatsoever.
He could have just been like, oh, I don't love that one.
I like the pink one better.
Yeah.
That you tried on or whatever, any other thing. But you say the one thing that she's
insecure about.
Probably could be more if that's the way that she's feeling. And you picked that thing out that you know that has been bugging her.
Yeah.
And she's trying these things on to make herself feel better. Regardless of whatever people think, that you go dress shopping and you're trying to show them off. She's wanting to feel better about herself.
Right.
And asking you, hey, does this make me like, oh, I like this one. And then you say that.
Yeah, I do. I think I take back not everything I said, but most of it. Yes, I do think that he could have been like, oh, I don't. And even so, I don't like that one. Well, what don't you like about it? I don't like the style.
It'd be different if you were trying dresses on, like if you were her and like, does this make my stomach stick out? I mean, yeah, kind of maybe a little bit, but you initiated that.
Right.
You asked my opinion on what exactly was going on.
You'd probably be like, I don't think so, but you might.
but even then, like.
Yeah, I think it is like a lot of how he said it. You
initiated that for that response. Now, if I was to say, oh yeah, it's like sticking out like crazy, that's a completely different thing. Like you're taking it to the next extreme.
Yeah.
But you need, like, if he's going to say something like that, it needs to be initiated from her.
Yeah. Well, I think that she did go to her sister, and I mean, Debbie's sister for sticking up for her. But at the same time, did she really need to stick her nose in their marriage?
I mean, the wife brought her into it.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, I guarantee she was just venting. Or she was like, hey, how'd dress shopping go? And she's like, well, I really like this green one, but he said it made my stomach look big, so I picked the pink one instead. Then the sister's like, excuse me? And then like,
I mean, she's sticking up for her sister.
Yeah.
Okay, I understand that.
All right, so this one's my last one. Technically, it's from Am I the Jerk, but it's still Am I the Asshole? Am I the jerk for putting stickers on my water bottle and making another student crash out about it? Okay, so my last one is from Am I the Jerk, but it's still Am I the Asshole? Am I the jerk for putting stickers on my water bottle and making another student crash out about it? I was at a store one day and I found stickers, but these were not regular stickers. They were pride stickers. So I picked some up and put them on my water bottle at school. At school, I have to sit near this kid who hates anything pride. So just to piss him off, I angle the pride stickers directly toward him. And he flipped out. He said, if you don't take those off, I'm telling the teacher. And a quick reminder, we are not little kids. We are too mature for this crap. But the kid saunters over to the teacher's desk like I was going to get a detention for what I did. And then he said he put profane stickers on his water bottle. So the teacher walks over to my desk and say, I hear there's profanity on your desk. And I show her my water bottle and she went silent. Then she finally says, I don't understand. I don't see anything bad on it. And she goes back to her chair. Now, the other kid is super pissed. His face is literally turned red, and he is just staring at me. The next day, my friend had a sticker that was a pride heart that said, love is love. And I overheard the kid say that he had a weird sticker. So I asked my friend where he got it, and he said that he got it at Target. So I went to Target, and I buy every single one of those stickers just to spread a message and specifically piss him off. and I succeeded. He wouldn't stop giving me the side eye, and he won't stop calling me a specific slur against gay people that starts with an F behind my back. So am I the jerk?
I already knew he was going to bring that word out.
Yeah. I really want to know what grade they're in. Someone asked, like, what grade are you in? But it doesn't, like, he didn't answer.
Honestly, that really doesn't even matter. It's just like, it almost seems like he needs to have some freaking words said to him by somebody. Because why is it that triggering? Okay, I understand, like, if you don't agree with, like, that lifestyle, whatever it is, but for a simple sticker to send you over the edge like that,
right?
That is, something is not right in your head, because you cannot agree with something. You cannot, whatever other words that I can't come up with right now, but you don't get to tell somebody what they can or can't do with their property.
Right.
Okay, if it has like straight up porn or whatever on it, then okay, because that is vulgar, and like if you have curse words on it, that is vulgar or profane language, and that's not allowed. But you can't stop somebody from expressing themselves that is not derogatory or profane.
Yeah. And the sad part is this kid is probably this way because his parents raised him that way.
Maybe not even that, but because, especially, how old is this?
2 days old.
Okay, because especially in today's day and age, with what people watch on YouTube and the internet, Facebook, Twitter, X, whatever you want to call that freaking website nowadays, people are getting all of their information and what they believe in from that. It's not even from parents or anything anymore.
Mm-hmm.
They get it from their favorite streamers. Like, if they feel this way, I feel this way. If they don't like this, I don't like this.
Yeah, that's wild to me. I could never feel hatred for something that I don't like. I don't know how to say it. It's not that I don't agree with it. I'm just saying, like, the way that someone else is, I could never be like, oh, that's stupid.
The only way that I could see it is if that thing involved hurting other people.
Right.
Okay. Then you need to keep that away from me. That's
right.
the only thing that I can see. But if it were like, if it's something that involves with who you're with, what you want to do, whatever. Mm-hmm. Okay. That's you. I don't do it. Yes. Okay. If you're gay, lesbian, bi, whatever it is, you do you. That's cool. You found your person. You be happy with what you're doing. Awesome. Be happy with that. I'm never going to dull your shine, whatever. Right. And if somebody's going to attack you for that, I will stand by you and help you fight that idiot, because they just can't go and live their own life. They have to interject their own insecurities and their own unhappiness onto other people for no reason. Mm-hmm. Now, if you were flaunting it and shoving it in this kid's face, like, here, look at this, look at this, look at this, then now you are being an asshole.
Right.
That'd be completely different. But if it pisses him off so bad that it's sitting on your desk and it's just canted a little bit towards him, yes, okay, you're being a little bit of a dick for that, but that's the kind of dick that I can get behind, because that stuff's funny to me. Yeah. Like, that triggers you so bad, I'm just gonna dig it in a little bit deeper.
Yeah.
But
I don't know.
You need to freaking reevaluate your whole situation, dude. And the fact that you are calling somebody that just because of the way that they feel that they are, you
because
need
of a fucking sticker, though.
Figure out your own life.
Like, and I don't know. Like, even when it comes to like religion and stuff, I don't care what you believe in. Like, I don't care what you do in your life. I don't care. But if you're, so like, say you love Chipotle, right? And if you're like, Chipotle this, Chipotle that, and you're like, try to get me to go eat Chipotle every day, and like, you're trying to shove Chipotle in my face. I don't want Chipotle. I don't like Chipotle. I'm so sorry. You can love Chipotle. Go for it. Love that for you. I'm not into it. Okay? Like, but he's not. He's just having it. Like, if you had a water bottle and a sticker that says, I love Chipotle and I hate Chipotle, I'd be like, okay, he loves Chipotle. So, you know what I mean?
You
like,
say it one time and it's done. Cool. All right.
Right.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Like, you don't like my sticker. Cool story, bro.
I mean, in a way, he did. It was like a petty revenge thing. It didn't hurt anybody, but he went and got more stickers. So it did piss him off.
It's almost like with music. Mm-hmm. I'm like, oh, I don't like X, Y, and Z band, but this person does. Why do you like that?
Mm-hmm.
Blah, blah, blah. Okay, so leave me alone. You're not listening to what I'm listening to.
Right. Well, I know that we went through a lot of that with like the Taylor Swift boom that everybody's
or
like,
Nickelback,
oh
or Creed, or name another freaking artist. Somebody hates it, somebody loves it.
Right. And like, there's a lot of the people that are like, oh, Taylor Swift. And I'm not like a huge, I mean, I don't mind her, but I'm not like a huge Swiftie. The only songs that I know are the ones that are on the radio or TikTok or whatever. But if someone was pushing that on me, I would probably, if they're like, hey, listen to this new song, I would listen to it, but I'm not going to be like, oh, I hate that. But there were so many people that do.
Yeah, but that, like, I understand, yes, but they're instigating off of the hate.
Right.
It'd be different if you didn't like Taylor Swift, but you were attacking everybody that did, which is essentially what this guy is doing.
Yeah.
This person has Taylor Swift stickers on their thing. Fuck Taylor Swift. I'm telling the teacher she's allowed to like Taylor Swift.
Now
Fuck you, Swiftie.
Yeah, he's calling me a Swiftie behind my back.
Yeah. Then that's essentially another scenario of exactly what this person's doing.
Like, that's how dumb it is.
Trade out. Yeah, like, you like macaroni and cheese. I don't. Fuck you, cheesehead. Whatever.
Yeah.
That's exactly what he's doing, and it's stupid.
Very stupid. If you switch it out with something even
it lets them know exactly how stupid it is.
Yeah, like, it doesn't matter, bro. I don't think he's the asshole at all. I think that other kid is.
Like I said,
and even the teacher was like, I don't understand.
Just the slightest bit. Okay, I understand. Like, this person hates this.
A little petty revenge.
So, like, I'm going to just turn the knife in just a little bit just to piss you off because I know it does.
But he's not hurting anybody.
No, I know. And they're not the asshole for anything. But, like, fuck you, dude. This is what you get. So maybe
it is, am I the jerk? Because a little bit of jerk, but...
yeah, but rightfully so.
Right.
All right. Our last story of the night comes from Am I the Asshole? It is only 27 days old. And it is, am I the asshole for feeling offended when a girl covered her drink while I was talking to her? I'm not the most social person, neither am I the nicest guy, but I'm trying to get better at talking to people instead of just sticking with those close to me. There was a cute girl standing by herself for a bit, so I went up and said, hey, introduced myself, just some normal conversation stuff. Not long after I started talking, she took out one of those drink covers, the ones with the little hole for a straw, and put it on her cup. She didn't say anything, but it felt pointed, I guess. Like, I know that whole thing is about people being careful with their drinks, but the timing made it feel like it was because of me. It kind of threw me off, so I didn't stay long. I just ended the convo after a minute and went to talk to someone else. I assumed she wasn't really feeling comfortable, and I didn't want to make it awkward. Later, she came up to me and asked me why I just dipped like that. I said I didn't think she wanted to talk to me, especially after she covered her drink right when I walked up. She got kind of annoyed and said it wasn't about me and that I made it weird by leaving. That's the part that's confusing to me. If it wasn't about me, fine, but at the same time, it felt like a pretty clear signal and a slap to the face, so I backed off. Now I feel like it was damned if you do, damned if you don't situation. Am I the asshole?
Okay, so I honestly can understand both sides. I don't think anybody's the asshole here. I think she was being a girl in today's age where you have to think about things like that. Like, you have to, as a girl, we have always been, from as long as I can remember, don't set your drink down anywhere, don't leave it, don't come back to it, like, because people suck. So I understand her, and I have one of those. I have a 4-pack, actually. I bought them when we went to Vegas. It's just, I guarantee she's doing it not because he's there, but because I have a drink, I have a cover, put it on there. Just like when you get in a car, you buckle up your seatbelt. Like, I don't think she was doing it for him, but
I took it as, one, not doing it for him, but two is... okay, if she's not talking to anybody, she's got her full focus on her drink. Okay.
Right.
But now that she's talking to somebody, she can't fully focus on to somebody. So it's
true.
not the fact that it's because of him. It's because now I'm not fully focused on what I've got in my hand. So I'm going to cover this up so I can put my full attention onto what I'm doing and not have to worry about somebody messing with this right here. so I can be fully engaged in the conversation. That's how I took it.
That's very.
So, but for him to think that, oh, you're doing this because of me. Okay, one, cool. Like, you don't know who I am.
Right.
Like, awesome. Like, I
appreciate that you did that.
Like, and like, I would have been like, oh, what, like, honestly, because I've never like actually seen one out. Like, I've seen the ones that you have, but not actually on a drink. But like, oh, what are those things? Like, what are those for? And then like start a conversation off of that. But you're taking it as, oh, she thinks I'm a bad guy.
Yeah.
She doesn't want to talk to me. Right. So I got my feelings. Like, okay, I understand. Like, yes, you might have got your feelings hurt a little bit, but and today, like you said, in today's day and age, good people look like the bad people. You can never be too careful.
Well, Ted Bundy, he was good looking and he was nice, and you know,
I mean, maybe for that time period.
That's what I'm saying. Like, everybody knew that he was really good looking and he was really nice, and he had a hurt arm, so all these girls were like, oh, let me help you. And look, you know what I mean? Like, and you could be the most attractive, nicest person and still fuck somebody over, still put something in their drink. Or, like you said, it's so easy to just walk by and, like, while she's talking to him, somebody else could have fucked with their drink. Because,
I mean, I've been to bars and stuff like that where it's when you are, like, not talking to anybody.
It's right here, yeah.
It's in your peripheral vision. And then when you're not, you're looking over. And then, like you said, someone could easily... Because she doesn't know if he's alone.
Yeah.
Because he could have been the one to come up and talk to her, and then the friend come back and drop it in. You never know. You have to be careful nowadays.
Yeah.
You have to always wonder what is going on. What is this person's intentions?
Yeah.
You never know.
I mean, who knows? They could be married in 10 years and have the best life. Or he could have put something in her drink. Or had somebody else put it. She doesn't know. She doesn't know him from Adam. So she's being careful. But that wasn't a you leave me alone. But at the same time, I do see how he might have taken that and ran with it that way.
But then, okay, yes. And then stop talking to her. But then she came up and asked, like, hey, why'd you dip? Like, oh, I didn't think you wanted to talk to me because you put that thing on there. And then she's like, no, that wasn't about that at all. Like,
right.
I wanted to pay attention to you and have the conversation with you.
It could have been a funny thing at the end, but it doesn't seem it went that way.
I was just trying to be safe. And then you were like, all it is about you and your feelings getting hurt. Your feelings have nothing to do with the situation.
Right.
You need to toss the feelings, especially when you're going out to talk to a complete stranger. You need to toss your freaking feelings out the door.
She could have been like, I don't want to talk to you. My boyfriend's in the bathroom. Okay.
And not have a boyfriend.
Right. Okay.
Like, cool. But like I said, your feelings got hurt. Okay, cool. You're allowed to have feelings, but
yeah,
she's allowed to protect herself and not care about who it is that she's protecting herself from.
Yeah.
Case in point blank period.
But today, I mean, it's hard. It's hard out here. It's scary. It's, you have to take all those precautions, whether it's like anything, anywhere, anything, even at local McDonald's, somebody could mess with your shit. Like, you don't know. And as a girl, as a human, even men now, like, not now, but even men, like, anybody could get targeted. And the fact that she had it in her mind that I need to protect myself, but I think that you're right. She was like, okay, my full focus isn't on my drink anymore, so I need to put this on. And who's to say that she didn't just get that drink and she's had it on there all the other drinks all night long?
Yeah,
just got a new drink, put it on there, and he just happened to walk up. She didn't put it on there right away because he walked up and was talking to her, and she's like, oh shit, I need to put this on because I took it off my other one.
Yep. But they
didn't communicate.
And that too, I didn't even think about that scenario. Like, yeah, like if this is her new drink, like, oh, and then she was doing this as he was talking to her.
Yeah, he came up, distracted her, and then she was like, oh, let me put this back on here because it's my new one.
Well, this comment is basically what I've been saying. You're the asshole. It's a huge red flag. She wasn't just covering it from you. She was covering it in case someone snuck up while she was distracted by speaking with you.
Mm-hmm. Right.
Exactly what I've been saying. Like, it's never just about you, and you're making this about just you.
I mean, I do think that I got a little bit of the like heart pull because he said that he is trying to talk to people. He's not used to talking to people, and he's trying to be better about that. So it made me feel a little bit bad in the beginning. I think he started with the heart snag just to be like, I'm trying to, branch out. I'm trying to talk to new people. I'm scared, whatever. And then this happened. So I think that you go into it the way he wrote it. You go into the story being like, oh, this poor guy, he's trying to like better himself. And then that.
Yeah, but then he also started off with he's not a nice guy.
Oh, I must have missed that. I'm not a nice guy. Is that what it said? I missed that. It went right over my brain.
Okay, I'm not the most social person. Neither am I the nicest guy.
Oh, I got the social part and got that stuck in my head.
Yeah. So, I mean, like I said, you're making this situation about you when all she's trying to do is protect herself. It's never was about you. And you're making it about you.
Well, and so he had another chance to come back from it when she came back up to him. That showed that she might have been interested. Yeah. And he could have been like, oh, I thought that was your hint. And she would like, no. And then they could have talked. And it would have been fine. And they would have
I'm sorry. I thought that meant like you weren't comfortable with talking to me.
Yeah, you were letting me down. And she's like, no. Yeah.
Like, oh, okay.
Then continue.
Proceed.
Right. But he fucked it all up. She could have been the next love of his life.
Could have been.
Maybe she would have been a bridezilla like that one.
Better not wear any freaking diamond earrings to her wedding.
Oh gosh. Or eyeliner. Well, this was a good one. Did we have any we had 2 not assholes?
I think I had I picked 2.
Okay.
Yeah, I picked 3 assholes. I went from Am I the Devil?
Oh.
And then 2 not assholes.
Yeah.
I've already blanked on what I
know. I was
read.
like, I don't remember what I read at all. You tell us in the comments.
I'm not even going to try to remember at this point because I'm just a dummy.
No, this one was good. There's a lot of assholes out there. A lot.
Especially on Reddit, which is why we do this. They make the job super easy.
Yeah, they do. Well, this is fun. It's Mother's Day today while we're recording. It'll be my birthday. Thursday?
Yeah, Thursday.
Happy birthday to me! It'll come out on my birthday. Oh, I should have done birthday ones. I didn't plan. Nope.
I didn't even know what month it was, so.
Well, if you could like it for my birthday present, that'd be great. All the likes. Oh, cute.
Yeah, and I mean, if you've got any of your own chose to be the asshole or not the asshole stories, please leave those down there in the comments.
Yeah, we would
love to read some of those. I always get a good kick out of when you decide, especially with the one with the stickers, when you just decide to just give somebody that extra little dig
nudge, yeah,
inside there.
Yeah. Well, this was fun.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. As always, please don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And we will see you on the next one.
Love you. Bye.